As a patient's presentation of motor control, including activation and endurance, are revealed, specific portions of the rotator cuff, as can be seen here with the isolation of the frequently inhibited supraspinatus, being neuromuscularly re-educated for its critical role as an early force couple to the deltoid. As recovery progresses, respective roles of the remaining rotator cuff and broader shoulder girdle can be progressively targeted for their dynamic roles and immediately integrated into greater and greater functional expansions of each patient's specific needs.
A second analogy that offers clarity for patients grading their strength recovery is the comparison of a dimmer light switch and a standard on-off switch. For a weakened portion of the motor system to recover, we cannot accelerate the pace of efforts from off to immediately on, as this approach reminds the recruitment of substitutions to resume a compensatory response. Instead, as nature's law of the motor unit describes, to nurture the process gradually like a dimmer switch. Gone also is the necessity to improvise with biomechanically strenuous table slides, rigid bars, and functionally deficient pulleys. You are now properly equipped with therapeutic value to meaningfully assist and effectively prescribe gradations of strength recovery in support of restoring functional endurance. A common point of vulnerability is between 60 and 70 degrees of elevation, as the rhythm of the scapulohumeral relation is necessary to support progression beyond this height. Recognizing a patient's point of compensatory inclination offers an interval of specific training to be devoted to, prior to advancing to higher levels of recovery. In other words, if a patient with active elevation begins to hike their shoulder at 70 degrees, support their motion beginning at 65 degrees, and create a training segment from 65 to 85 degrees, building until resolution of this interval, indicating a progression of capacity. Note the straddle stance of the legs and the freedom of the therapist's hands to mobilize within a functional transition of movement, offering kinetic foundational support of both energy transfer and dynamic relations.